We are going to Paris. What a wonderful city is Paris. We are going to Paris. What a wonderful city is Paris.
Bonjour, mes amis. Today, I'm going to tell you about a wonderful city called Paris, which is in the country called France. Paris is known as the City of Light because it has always been a place of learning, art, and beautiful lights. Let's go on a little adventure through this exciting city and discover what makes it so special. First, let's talk about some of the famous landmarks you'll find in Paris. The most famous of all is the Eiffel Tower. This tall, iron tower was built in 1889 and stands tall in the middle of Paris. It's like a giant that looks over the city. People from all over the world come to see it and take photos. You can even go up the tower to see amazing views of the city. Another famous place is the Louvre Museum. The Louvre is one of the biggest museums in the world and has many amazing pieces of art, including the famous painting of the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. The museum is also home to statues and treasures from ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. It's like a giant treasure chest full of history. Now, let's take a stroll along the Seine River. This beautiful river flows through the heart of Paris, and you can see many famous sights from its banks. You can even take a boat ride on the river to see the city from a different perspective. Many beautiful bridges cross the river, including the famous Pont des Arts, also known as the Lovelock Bridge. As you explore Paris, you'll notice the city's beautiful architecture. Many of the buildings are made of stone and have lovely balconies with flowers. The streets are often lined with cafes, where people enjoy sitting outside, sipping coffee, and watching the world go by.
Let's start with the Eiffel Tower. Let's start with the Eiffel Tower. Let's start with the Eiffel Tower. Let's start with the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. Standing tall in Paris, France, the tower is loved by people all around the globe. Let's take a journey to learn about this amazing structure. The Eiffel Tower was designed by a brilliant engineer named Gustave Eiffel. He was asked to create something amazing for the 1889 World's Fair, which celebrated the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution. Eiffel and his team worked hard to design a tall and beautiful tower that could stand strong and impress everyone who saw it. The construction of the tower began in January 1887 and took over 2 years to complete. When it was finished in March 1889, the tower was 1,063 feet tall and was the tallest structure in the world at the time. The Eiffel Tower has a unique, elegant design that is different from any other tower in the world. It is made of iron and consists of 4 large legs that support the main structure. The tower has 3 levels, each with a different purpose. First level is where visitors can learn about the tower's history through exhibitions. There are also restaurants and shops where you can take a break and enjoy a snack. The second level is a great spot to enjoy breathtaking views of Paris. From here, you can see many famous landmarks, such as the Louvre Museum and the Arc de Triomphe. The top level of the Eiffel Tower offers the best view of all. It's the highest point in Paris and gives you a bird's eye view of the entire city. You can even visit Gustave Eiffel's office, which has been preserved and contains wax figures of Eiffel and his daughter. The Eiffel Tower weighs about 10,000 tons, which is as heavy as about 2,000 elephants. There are 1,665 steps from the ground to the top of the tower, but most people take the elevator. The Eiffel Tower is painted every 7 years to keep it looking fresh. It takes about 60 tons of paint to cover the entire structure. The tower can sway slightly in the wind, but it is built to be very safe and strong. Over the years, the Eiffel Tower has become a symbol of Paris and France itself. It attracts millions of visitors each year from all over the world. People come to admire its beauty and enjoy the stunning views from the different levels. Visiting the Eiffel Tower is a dream for many people. It is a wonderful example of human creativity and engineering. Whether you visit in person or just learn about it from afar, the Eiffel Tower is a spectacular sight to behold.
What a fantastic tower is Eiffel Tower! What a fantastic tower is Eiffel Tower! What a fantastic tower is Eiffel Tower! What a fantastic tower is Eiffel Tower!
Notre Dame Cathedral is one of the most famous and beautiful buildings in the world. Located in Paris, France, this grand cathedral is loved by people all around the globe for its stunning architecture and fascinating history. Let's explore Notre Dame and learn about what makes it so special. Notre Dame Cathedral was built many years ago. Construction began in 1163 during the Middle Ages, and it took nearly 200 years to finish. It was finally completed in 1345. The cathedral was designed to be a magnificent place for worship and a symbol of faith for the people of Paris. Notre Dame means Our Lady in French, and the cathedral is dedicated to the Virgin Mary. Over the centuries, it has been a very important place for the people of France, hosting many significant events such as coronations and royal weddings. In April 2019, a fire broke out at Notre Dame Cathedral, causing damage to the building, especially the roof and spire. The world watched as the fire was put out, and thankfully, most of the structure, including the towers, survived. The architecture of Notre Dame is a perfect example of the Gothic style. This style is known for its pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and large, colorful stained glass windows. When you visit Notre Dame, you'll see the Twin Towers. Notre Dame is known for its two tall towers that stand proudly at the front of the cathedral. You can climb up one of the towers to enjoy a great view of Paris. The Arc de Triomphe is one of the most famous landmarks in Paris, France. It's a massive and majestic monument that stands proudly at the top of the Champs-Élysées, a wide and beautiful avenue in the city. Let's explore the history and features of this incredible structure. The Arc de Triomphe was built to honor the brave soldiers who fought and died for France during the French Revolutionary and Napoleonic Wars. Napoleon Bonaparte, a French military leader, ordered its construction in 1806. The goal was to create a monument that would celebrate the victories of the French army and inspire national pride. The Arc de Triomphe is an enormous and elegant structure. It is 164 feet tall, which is as tall as a 17-story building. The monument is made of stone and features beautiful carvings and sculptures. Visitors can climb to the top of the Arc de Triomphe and enjoy a stunning view of Paris. From there, you can see the famous Avenue of the Champs-Élysées stretching out in one direction, and other important landmarks like the Eiffel Tower in another. The Arc de Triomphe is located at the center of a large, busy roundabout where 12 avenues meet. This roundabout is named Place Charles de Gaulle after a famous French leader. It's an exciting and busy area, with lots of cars driving around the roundabout and people enjoying the sights. The Arc de Triomphe is more than just a monument. It is a symbol of France's history and resilience. It continues to inspire visitors from all over the world with its grand design and rich history. If you ever have the chance to visit Paris, the Arc de Triomphe is a must-see destination that will leave you in awe.
Ooh, oh, oh, definitely wanna go there. Ooh, oh, oh, definitely wanna go there.
The Sacré-Cœur Cathedral, also known as the Basilica of the Sacred Heart, is a beautiful and famous church in Paris, France. It's a special place that stands out for its stunning architecture and breathtaking views of the city. Let's take a journey to learn more about this amazing landmark. The Sacré-Cœur Cathedral is located on a high hill called Montmartre. Montmartre is the highest point in Paris, so the cathedral can be seen from many parts of the city. This hill has a rich history and is known for its artistic community, with many famous artists like Vincent van Gogh and Pablo Picasso having lived and worked there. The Sacré-Cœur Cathedral is known for its stunning white facade. The church is built from a special type of stone called travertine, which keeps its bright white color even as it ages. This makes the cathedral look almost like it's glowing in the sunlight. The church features a large dome at the top, which is a distinctive part of its architecture. Visitors can climb to the top of the dome and enjoy panoramic views of Paris. It's one of the best places to see the entire city from above. Montmartre, the hill where the Sacré-Cœur Cathedral is located, is a fun and vibrant area to explore. The streets are full of charming cafes, boutiques, and artists' studios. You might even see artists painting portraits or drawing caricatures. The Sacré-Cœur Cathedral is a special place in Paris that offers visitors a chance to see stunning architecture, enjoy beautiful views, and experience a peaceful atmosphere. It's a place where people from all over the world come to learn about the history and culture of Paris. If you ever visit the city, the Sacré-Cœur Cathedral is a must-see destination that you will remember forever. The Louvre Museum is one of the most famous museums in the world and a must-visit attraction in Paris, France. It's known for its incredible art collections and grand architecture. Let's explore the history and highlights of this amazing museum. The Louvre Museum began its life as a royal palace. It was first built as a fortress in the late 12th century and later became a residence for French kings and queens. It was used as a royal home until the 17th century when King Louis XIV moved his court to the Palace of Versailles. In 1793, the French Revolution happened, and the palace was transformed into a public museum. Since then, the Louvre has been home to countless masterpieces of art, including famous paintings, sculptures, and artifacts from around the world. The Louvre Museum houses more than 35,000 works of art, but there are a few pieces that stand out and are particularly famous. The Mona Lisa, painted by the Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci. The Mona Lisa is one of the most well-known paintings in the world. Visitors come from far and wide to see her mysterious smile. The Louvre is a massive museum with over 650,000 square feet of gallery space. The museum's art collections are divided into 8 main departments: Egyptian antiquities, Near Eastern antiquities, Greek, Etruscan, and Roman antiquities, Islamic art, decorative arts, sculptures, paintings, prints, and drawings. When you visit the Louvre, you can't miss the large glass pyramid outside the museum. This modern addition was designed by architect Im. Pei and was completed in 1989. It serves as the main entrance to the museum and has become an iconic part of the Louvre's appearance. Whether you are interested in ancient statues, Renaissance paintings, or modern architecture, the Louvre has something for everyone. It's a must-see destination if you ever get the chance to visit Paris. The Palace of Versailles, often simply called Versailles, is one of the most famous and magnificent palaces in the world. Located just outside of Paris, France, this grand palace was once home to French kings and queens. Let's explore the history and highlights of this incredible place. The Palace of Versailles was originally a hunting lodge built by King Louis XIII in the early 1600s. His son, King Louis XIV, decided to expand the lodge into a large and impressive palace. He wanted to show off the power and wealth of France, so he transformed Versailles into a luxurious residence for the royal family. Over time, the palace grew bigger and more ornate, with beautiful gardens, fountains, and artworks added. It became the center of political and cultural life in France during the reign of Louis XIV and the kings that followed him. Versailles has been the site of many important events in French history. One notable event took place in 1789 during the French Revolution, when angry citizens stormed the palace, marking a turning point in the revolution. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was signed in the Hall of Mirrors, officially ending World War I. This treaty shaped the course of history for many countries around the world. There are many beautiful rooms to see, each with its own story and unique decor. You can also rent a bike or take a boat ride around the Grand Canal, a large body of water in the gardens, to experience the beauty of the grounds. The Palace of Versailles is not just a stunning building. It's a symbol of France's history and culture. Its breathtaking architecture, grand rooms, and lush gardens make it a must-see destination for anyone visiting France. Versailles gives visitors a glimpse into the past, allowing them to imagine what life was like for the French royal family. It's a special place that leaves a lasting impression on everyone who visits.
Farewell, jewelberries, we'll be a jewel.